Do y'all got a bitch in y'all life that's straight moody, always going through mood swings? Or maybe the bitch going through menopause. Maybe that bitch is you. Well, if it is, baby, you need to get her some of this Blossom, honey. Blossom is a blended ingredient specially formulated to support healthy hormone levels, promote a healthy appetite, and leave you feeling ready for the world. That's right. Always supports healthy skin and improved mood. Y'all drop down in the description box and click the link to get the favorite lady in your life some of this Blossom so she can get her attitude together before we have to whoop her ass. Woo, child, these housewives of New York are finally off a hiatus. Hell, reviewing them, I've been on hiatus. And Dorinda has finally finished this goddamn house. Let's talk about it. Nessa, girl, it's been a minute since I called you about these drunk white heifers down to the Real Housewives of New York City. I'm just glad to know why I've been gone, and now that I'm back with the jump off, Dorinda has finished the renovations on that goddamn house so she can stop going to dinner, falling out crying, cause John dead and her rich ass house ain't renovated to her rich ass standards. Praise the Lord. Let Jesus be a contractor. Woo! Is it me? Or finally, we get more than 4 sentences out of Elyse's ass. I was starting to wonder what in the hell was Elyse's ass there for, and we finally figured it out, baby. So since I've been gone, come to find out they had done had a party and Ramona had done played Elyse all the way to the left, citing that Elyse was not one of her good girlfriends. Girl, she was just that hoe over there, aka known as a rich white thought. Elyse was mad about that thing, baby, so she came to Sonja's house and bitched about it. But here's the thing. Ramona got a tendency of treating people bad. But when Elyse told that story about Ramona carrying her ass round her house, and when she saw her husband get out the pool, took off her cover up, was sitting there all seductively, and then when her husband made a motion, start massaging her husband's shoulders, I'd have beat Ramona ass in my damn house. How dare you, Ramona? And Ramona, you got a bad habit of perking up them damn cement hard ass titties and strutting your stuff around like a $2 whore, like somebody want that stale bag of chips. Dear Ramona, that ship has sailed. Dear Ramona, don't nobody want no old lady with no Wendy Williams titties. I am sorry to tell you, you loudmouth drunk. Stay the hell away from people's husbands. And at least quiet as it's kept, you around here worrying about Ramona not calling you one of your good girlfriends. But the gag is, she ain't one of your good girlfriends if she's that willing and to be that flirty around your husband. I'm here to let you know Ramona look like the type of bitch that'll go for martinis with your man and fuck him later on that night and then go to a cocktail party at Dorinda new house and smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place, them backstabbers. Backstabbers. Leah, Ramona, and Luann talk about the party, and Ramona discussed Dorinda not mourning John. Then they show a flashback of Dorinda showing up to the party and somebody saying, I hope you're not drunk. And Dorinda felt the way about it because she was embarrassed in front of the people. But the reality of the situation is, Dorinda, you is always drunk. Big Bird, you always drunk. Sonja always drunk. And I would say Ramona always drunk, but Ramona just always rude. I fell out laughing when Dorinda was training her housekeeper on how to deal with Ramona. She said, let's role play. I forgot the housekeeper. The housekeeper, can you go get me some wine? Okay, Miss Ramona. No, 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 no. Let's do this again. Housekeeper, can you go get us some wine? Miss Ramona, this is not a hotel. If you would like some wine, you can go downstairs and get it yourself. I know that's right, housekeeper fish, because here's the thing, right? These real housewives of New York City, especially that Luann, that Ramona, they have got a very nasty way of talking to service people and feeling as if people should cater to them and be at their every beck and call. So I am so glad that Dorinda trained up and treats her housekeeper like a family member and let her know, I pay you, not them. They will not run you up and down the stairs and all around this house trying to get their fancy things. Let them bitches get up and get it they damn self. They know their way to the kitchen. They damn sure know their way around the bottle. Leah and Sonja get to the house, and Dorinda begins to express how cathartic it was throwing John's stuff away. Am I calling the right person name? Is that her old husband? Forgive me if I forgot her dead husband name, John or Dan, one of the two. I think it's John. She expressed that due to the flood, that she did not have to look through John's stuff and she was able to just arbitrarily throw the stuff away. Hats off to you, and good for you, Dorinda. You know, I've been blessed to be able to escape this situation twice. When my mom died, I threw all her stuff in a box and put it in storage. The stuff is still in storage. Never went through it, just paid a bill every month. When my father passed away, fortunately for me, my sister and my stepmom were the ones who handled that. But it is very hard when you have to go through a lifetime's accumulation of somebody's things and you're mourning, and all you're going to do is come across all these memories and how you was his lover and his secretary working every day of the week, and the gift that he bought you when he cheated on you with Brenda and all the rest of that stuff. So I'm glad that Dorinda was able to get that shit up out of her house, and it feels as if she feels better, because she said prior to, she wasn't able to sleep in that house, and she had all those, you know, mementos and, you know, things that reminded her of her ex-husband, and finally it feels as if Dorinda can move the fuck on. So then everybody gets to the house and Elyse gets there last, and they begin discussing Elyse's passive-aggressive Instagram post that says something along the lines of, if you don't want to be friends, or if you want the real me to come out, or if you want to play, I'll be a bitch. I forgot what it was that she said. It was passive aggressive as fuck, and she was talking to Ramona. But I guess by now Elyse done got a hang of this situation. See, she came in under Ramona, so she felt like she had to have a certain level of loyalty to Ramona, but she came to realize Ramona don't care about nobody other than herself and friends who are more socially and upwardly mobile than she is. She will cast your ass to the side for one of her richer friends. And Elyse didn't come to play the radio, baby. She came in that thing ready to get it started. Elyse checked Ramona for not inviting her to the club, baby. Ramona was with a group of girls down to that party, from what I'm ascertaining. And she referred to those girls as her good girlfriend, and that Elyse wasn't. But see, here's what I don't like what Ramona did. Ramona will overtalk you and switch her wine around and make you feel like you're crazy, try to hurry up and silence you, want to hurry up and apologize and move on. Oh, let's just move on. Yeah, I said it, but let's just move on, and make you feel like you're crazy. And I'm glad that Elyse was not backing down. Ramona did have a complete disregard for Elyse and how she felt by citing that she had 50 good girlfriends. Nobody has 50 good girlfriends. Hell, the average person don't even have 50 acquaintances. Half of y'all listening to my voice, including myself, couldn't even get 50 people to show up to a goddamn birthday party, yet alone talking about you got 50 good girlfriends and that you are a part of them. If a bitch ever told me I was in their top 50 as good girlfriends, that'd probably be the last time that bitch would ever see me, girlfriend. Okay? Elyse, the thing is, Ramona just don't see it for you like that. But I want to tell you something. I respect the fact that Elyse realized this shit was not going nowhere. She did not want to ruin the weekend. And so she was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and accept this little half-ass apology, and we just going to keep it moving. Now, y'all, things got very interesting, right? Luann, you's old nasty, low-down, old dirty piece of alcoholic dog, you. Luann got to talking about her cabaret show. And Sonja got to talking about payment. Luann had that woman doing it for free, but then told her she would do it for give her $225. Then she tried to justify the $225 by saying, you know, I have actual Broadway people in my cabaret. Meaning you don't get industry scale. You don't get what they're getting. These are actually Broadway trained people. And I respect the fact, nor do I expect Sonja to get paid what the Broadway people are for getting up there taking off their clothes. Taking off her clothes, that's all the drunk bitch gonna do anyway. But here's the thing. Like Sonja said, $225 don't even cover my hair and my makeup. It was an insult, especially to a woman of Sonja's financial capabilities. What am I gonna do with $225? Sonja was not asking for 10 grand a show. She wasn't asking for no crazy number. She just wanted a little pocket change, something so she could go get some dinner. She could go, you know, get her hands and feet done, and you know, buy her a nice bottle of wine. I mean, Luann, damn. And in the way Luann played Sonja to the left, basically, fuck her. She's not in my show. She's trying to be the star. It's all about me. No tea, no shade. Luann, your show is only successful because you have the Real Housewives of New York City as the marketing arm to drive people there and to drive ticket sales. You tried to seem like Sonja was of no value, but Sonja putting it on her Instagram and Sonja saying, I'm going to be on the show, come see Luann and myself at Luann's show. That is marketing that you would not be able to afford otherwise, or it will cost you a pretty penny. So the way you just played Sonja to the left like that, like she wasn't shit, I didn't like that. Honestly and truthfully, it felt like Luann just wanted something to have one up on the other girls because her ass has been on the bottom for so long. And the way she made Sonja cry and the way she was talking to her, I don't think Sonja's request for money warranted half of the vitriol that Luann was spitting in her direction. I mean, the lady was in there crying, and Luann was walking around acting all upset as if she's the one who had been disrespected. The lady simply wanted a couple coins for her time. And I don't understand what about that triggered Luann to the point of talking to her like that. And you know, one thing I say about that Dorinda. Dorinda is the friend you want because she is going to stand in the paint. Dorinda said, oh hell no, ma'am. She said, first of all, she got Sonja ass together. She said, you're being weak right now. You let her talk to you like that, but don't you worry. Dorinda Big Bird ass walked fast through them Berkshires, honey. She walked down them long, hard, wooded hallways, and she found Luann and got up in Luann's face and gave that bitch the B.I. business. Yes, God, Dorinda, stand up for Sonja, your partner in drunkenness. She gave Luann ass the business, and quiet as it's kept, Luann ass bout would have got put out my house because after Dorinda gave her ass the business, then she chose to walk back into the living room and berate Sonja some more. And am I missing something? But Luann, girl, stop acting like your show is getting written up on the page, the front page of page 6, or you all in the society papers all across New York and Manhattan. Girl, ain't nobody checking for this show except a bunch of middle-aged, borderline, elderly, white women fans of that goddamn show with your mediocre talent having ass, you aged and weathered Taylor Swift. That's all you are, Luann de Lesseps. At any rate, y'all, it feels really good to get back in the saddle with these Real Housewives of New York, and I'm glad to see that after the hiatus they took and the one I took, that those bitches are still a drunk ball of fun. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will give y'all a call a little later. Bye.